What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually going to be talking about who I think the Toronto Raptors should be, of course, drafting with their 4th overall selection in the 2021 NBA draft. Of course, before I get into it, this is actually a clip from my official 2021 NBA mock draft post-lottery, which I highly recommend you guys go and check out. I will link it in the description down below. And of course, I'd very much like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on who do you guys think the Toronto Raptors should, of course, be potentially looking to draft in the 2021 NBA draft. Again, it is very, very interesting. But of course, without further ado, I guess we'll get straight into it. With the 4th overall pick, the Toronto Raptors shocked a lot of people when they actually won the lottery and got to pick 4. I wasn't that shocked. I kind of thought that either them or Sacramento were going to win it somehow. I don't know why, but with the 4th overall pick, I have them taking Jalen Suggs. I think this is also another obvious pick, considering we know that, of course, it looks like a couple of their players are going to be leaving, more this year. Kyle Lowry, I think, will 100% be leaving. I don't think he's staying as a Raptor beyond this year. I think he'll either go to the Lakers, Heat, or Philadelphia 76ers. He'll go to one of them. I think they'll be in desperate need to bring a point guard on this roster, especially if they keep, wanting to keep playing Fred VanVleet rather at that shooting guard position, which I think they will want to. I think they really like him at the shooting guard. So if they like him there, you got to bring Jalen Suggs in. I think he would actually be pretty interesting to kind of see on this Toronto Raptors team. Of course, he's played 30 games this year, averaged 29 minutes per game, only 34% from 3, but he averaged 4.5 assists and 14.4 points per game. I think once he gets to the NBA, he'll improve his playmaking a little bit, in his second season or something like that. I think over time, it might take a little bit of time, but over time he will be, I think, an alright player in the NBA, and I think he has a lot of potential. So, again, I think it makes a lot of sense for the Toronto Raptors just to say, hey, we know Lowry's probably going to be leaving. Whether they can get him to agree on a sign and trade or not doesn't matter at this time. He will not be on the team next year, which means you got to, draft a point guard. I think you could reach for Davion Mitchell if you really like him that much, because he's more of a probably better defender than what Suggs is. A lot of people saying Mitchell's the best defender in the class, but I don't think you draft him at pick 4. I still think Jalen Suggs has too much potential to really go over. And again, I just think it's the obvious decision. So again, with the 4th overall pick, I've got the Toronto Raptors selecting Jalen Suggs. Again, if for some reason the Houston Rockets decide to say, hey, we really need a point guard, we're trading away John Wall, then they might take Jalen Suggs at pick 2. Then I think maybe the Toronto Raptors should look to go down, the other section. Let's go on best available. Whether that's, Evan Mobley could still be there. If the Cavs take Jalen Green at 2, which I think they might, then that means Mobley, or at 3 rather, I think Mobley could definitely be there. Mobley would ultimately be the most perfect player in this draft, I think, for them to get. They really don't have a center. I know Chris Boucher improved a lot, but because he's so small, sometimes, even though he's a really good shot blocker, it can be very hard to guard those biggest centers for him. So I think going out and getting a dude like Evan Mobley would actually be really nice. He can come in, and if, let's just say, the Cavs take Evan Mobley at 3, then I think you just probably take best available, which is Jalen Green, which means you'd probably roll with Fred VanVleet as your new starting point guard next season. Again, it's not to say that he can't do it. He's still a really nice playmaker here and there, so I could definitely see, VanVleet stepping in to be that new starting point guard. And then Jalen Green, how awesome would he be for this Toronto Raptors team? He'd also be really nice. There's really no way the Raptors can go wrong here at all. They'll either get Mobley maybe, Jalen Green, or Jalen Suggs. So there is literally so many options they can, of course, go about this. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA content and NBA news. Don't forget to subscribe to my IRL, /vlogging channel and my gaming channel if you haven't already, which I will all link in the description down below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my sports, the channel, which is this one. Don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already, which will also be, linked in the description down below. Definitely leave a comment. What are your thoughts and opinions on my official 2021 NBA mock draft? Did you guys like it, or did you guys think it was bad? What would you guys have done different? Of course, I definitely would like to know all your thoughts and opinions on this down below. And as I was saying, subscribe to all my other channels if you haven't already. As I was saying, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.